If you're looking into homes in Broomfield, Colorado right now, there's three communities you're probably coming across frequently that sound fairly similar. They're right next door to each other, but they are completely different. These are Anthem Highlands, Anthem Reserve, and the Baseline communities. They're definitely not the same, they're not even close. And picking the wrong one for your situation is likely gonna cost you a bunch of money, a completely different lifestyle than you were expecting, or maybe both. My name's Nick Ahrens. I'm a local real estate broker with the Apollo Group and eXp Realty. And I know these three communities inside and out. I've sold a bunch of homes here in surrounding areas. I've been in real estate since around 2011, sold hundreds of homes. And I'm not saying that to brag. What I am saying is I have a lot of expertise and knowledge points in insider information to help you guys understand the differences between these three communities. No fluff, we're gonna get straight into it and break it down so you know the differences if you were looking at any of these three. Let's get the short answer first, then we're gonna do the full deep dive. So starting with the Anthem Highlands. This is the very established family hub of the three areas. Toll Brothers and Pulte Homes built the majority of the properties starting around 2005. Pricing here in the just before summertime 2026 is going to be anywhere from $700,000 to roughly $1.3 million. A catacomb on each side is going to be Prospect Ridge Academy, which is a top K through 12 charter school, as well as Thunder Vista P through 8. Anthem Reserve is going to be the custom home enclave. It sits at Broomfield City's highest point. They're all going to be custom and semi-custom homes built by Copper Homes Limited. They start in the 900,000s and they all the way up to about 2 million and beyond, somewhere even in the mid 2 millions, depending on location in the community, views, and lot size. This section is going to be a lot quieter as it's separated by I-470. Baseline is the new urbanist community. The developer McWinney is overseeing the entire giant project that is currently under construction. It's about halfway done and it will be projected to be finished in just a couple of years. It has townhomes starting in the $500,000 range and single-family detached homes all the way up to about $1.2 million. It has a very walkable town center concept that is currently in the works, and it has lots of new construction that's still going up. All right, let's get into it. Here's the deep dive. We're gonna start with Anthem Highlands. This community has the most relocating people, actually, of the three, from California, Texas, and Illinois. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Anthem Highlands has a resort-style parkside community center with 2 pools, fitness center, tennis courts. It's just got all kinds of stuff. It's got a water slide, a pond you can fish out. It has miles and miles of trails, has dozens of pocket parks, and all kinds of things connecting the community in that way. Homes here were primarily built by Toll Brothers and Pulte starting in the mid-2000s through about 2018. You'll see very standard production layouts, a couple of ranch-style homes, a lot of 2-story homes, walkout basements, and anywhere from generally that 4 to 6 bedroom range with 2 or 3 car garages for most of the homes. Lot sizes are going to be pretty standard. Typically, you're going to see something around that 6,000 square feet on your lot size up to about 10,000 square feet. One of the biggest draws to Anthem Highlands is Prospect Ridge Academy K through 12 charter. It sits right inside of the community, and most of the Highland streets are going to be within a 5 to 10 minute walk to the school. If you have a high school age kid and are coming from California or Illinois, where you're just priced out of really good public schools, the assigned high school here is going to be Legacy High School, which is one of the top rated schools in the state in the Adams 12 School District. Pricing in 2026. What I'm seeing here in Anthem Highlands is typically that homes are transacted between $700,000 and $950,000. They do go up to about $1.2 million for the larger Toll Brothers homes that are, some of the bigger lots and some of the view homes, that kind of thing. But the median home price is sitting right around $900,000 here in the community. Anthem Reserve is next. This is one that most buyers don't even know exists until I show them about it. According to the developer, Anthem Reserve is the final neighborhood completed in the original Newland master plan for Anthem. It sits at the highest point in the city of Broomfield, south of Cena Reservoir, with views of Boulder, the Flatirons, and the entire Front Range. There are two primary reasons that Anthem Reserve feels so different than Anthem Highlands. First is going to be the toll road, the E470 Northwest Parkway. It's a physical separation, a physical boundary between the two areas. You have to actually cross over it to be able to get from Anthem Highlands to Anthem Reserve. The second reason is going to be the actual homes themselves. They feel very different because they're all custom homes and semi-custom homes, primarily built by Copper Homes Limited. They do start technically in the $900,000, but most homes in the community are going to be transacted between $1.2 million and about $2 million. There are some more expensive ones that do have just phenomenal panoramic views of the Flatirons and the Front Range, and those are going to be trading between 2.4 and about $2.7 million. The lot sizes here in Anthem Reserve are also larger than Anthem Highlands and in Baseline. The architecture is going to lean more towards kind of a modern, contemporary, custom-built farmhouse feel to it. You're not going to see your very stereotypical track layouts. If you're coming from California, with $1.5 million to $2 million to spend, and you want a brand new or almost brand new, 4,000 square foot to 6,000 square foot home with a view, this is one of the only places in the entire city of Broomfield you're going to be able to find that. Anthem Reserve residents share the Parkside Rec Center with Anthem Highlands and Anthem. So they do get the same amenities in that sense. They're a little bit farther away because of that physical boundary of the E470 toll road that's there. However, they do share the same assigned schools, Thunder Vista and Legacy High School. And it's also very, very close to Prospect Ridge Academy. So the main difference is going to be the actual home product, the lot, and the streetscape between the two communities. Baseline, let's talk about it. This is its whole own animal. Being developed currently by McWhinney, anchored at Sheridan Parkway in West 166th Avenue. The vision is truly a new urbanistic feel, with a town center, a market, restaurants, office space, and residential all layered together, not separated. The builders here in Baseline in Broomfield, Colorado include McStain, KB Homes, Lennar, and Boulder Creek Neighborhoods, which is a locally owned builder in neighboring city of Louisville. The single-family homes are going to start around $800,000 and they go all the way up to about $1.2 million, and the townhomes are going to start in the mid $500,000 range. The current open villages are Parkside West and the Villas. The West Village portion of this development is already sold out. Now here's where things get interesting and all home buyers need to listen up. Baseline sits in the Broomfield Metro District at number 2, and the mill levy there runs around 126 mills. Anthem Reserve and Anthem Highland both sit in the Anthem West tax area at roughly 126 mills. What that means is if you buy the same, price point of a home, let's call it $1 million, the difference in taxes might be $2,000 to $3,000 difference. So what you're really paying for with the higher mills, with the higher taxation of Baseline compared to the other two communities, is that urbanistic feel, the walkability to it that is going to generate a bit different type of a sense of community, with a walkability to coffee shops, restaurants, and shopping that simply does not exist in Anthem Highlands or Anthem Reserve. Let's make this real simple and put these comparisons in a side-by-side for you. Property taxes first and foremost. The Highlands and the Reserve win. Both are around 126 mils. Baseline runs at about 164 mils. The HOA fees. Well, Highlands runs around $146 a month for the Parkside access. The Reserve is slightly higher due to the enhanced landscape and the custom lots of that specific community. Baseline townhomes have a higher association fee because a lot of the exterior maintenance is covered by that homeowners association. The Baseline single-family homes are going to be quite a lot lower than Anthem Highlands and Anthem Reserve. Let's talk schools. All three have the exact same assigned schools. The public schools are going to be Thunder Vista, pre-K through 8, and Legacy High School. All three communities also have access to Prospect Ridge Academy. Hey, so at the end of the day, what families should move to which communities? Well, you're gonna pick the Anthem Highlands community if you want a proven family neighborhood. Lots of walking trails connecting all the homes together. Right next door, extremely walkable to the Parkside Rec Center with pools, Thunder Vista K through 8, and you want that sense of community there. This is gonna be the safe pick, especially if you're relocating from California, Texas, or Illinois. There are a lot of transplants in this specific area. you have kids, you have a budget between $750,000 to about $1 million, this is likely going to be the spot for you. Anthem Reserve is likely to be the community if your budget is over $1.2 million. Maybe you tried looking around Anthem Highlands, you just want more home, a custom feel, a little bit quieter neighborhood than Anthem and Anthem Highlands are. And you just need that space. A lot of people here are relocating or doing some sort of executive relocation into this specific community and want a little bit quieter of a feel, even though it still has that family feel to it. Baseline is going to be your pick if you want something new and walkable. It's got a very urbanistic type of feel. It's the newest construction of the three areas. It's going to favor people who want to be able to walk to a coffee shop on Saturday mornings or their days off. Also, it's not going to be ideal if you want, the lowest taxation rate or the lowest mill levy, because it does have a little bit higher taxes there. And it does favor the home buyer who has a budget of about $700,000 or less, because you're likely going to be priced out of Anthem Highlands and Anthem Reserve at that point. Now, there's one more thing that I get asked all the time by homebuyers, and that is, hey, which of these three communities is going to appreciate? Which is going to be the best financial investment for myself and my family? Well, the short answer is going to be Anthem Highlands. It has the strongest track record and the most stable comparables. The Reserve has the highest absolute dollar appreciation and highest price per square foot of the three. However, it has very limited inventory, so there might be stretches of time without very many sales to be able to justify a higher price. So it's a little bit tricky in that sense. Baseline is going to be a little bit of a wild card because you're competing against new construction if you do have to sell within the next few years. So homes may compress there in terms of price short term. However, long term, I see it as a great financial investment. So if you're trying to decide between these three communities or anywhere else in Broomfield or surrounding areas, let me know. I always encourage people to let's walk a handful of properties in each community to see what's going to be right for you and your family. And I'll tell you with total honesty what's going to be the best fit for you guys. If you want more information on any of these three communities or any surrounding communities, let me know. I'm happy to help. My actual cell phone number and my email address are back in my YouTube channel. I've also got a blog linked to this information with a link down below. You can contact me through my website as well. I look forward to hearing from you.